Yeah, thank you very much, Genevieve. I would like to start with an African proverb, since we have a lot of them, abundance in the continent. And there is one that I really like, which is, the one with eyes is not told to see. So what does that mean? It means that seeing becomes a self-evident issue.
Yeah.
And that means if you look at Africa, the challenges that Africa faces are self-evident. You don't really need to tell anyone what challenges Africa is facing. Speaking today, over 257 million citizens are going to go to bed today. They went to bed last night, and they will go to bed this evening, tonight, with their stomach aching of hunger. We are in a continent where we see over 12 million youth each and every year graduating to the labor market and compete with only about 10 million jobs or so. We are in a continent that actually have the lowest economic productivity. These are facts. And we're in a continent where low quality of life is not new. So when you look at all these challenges, whether it's youth unemployment, food insecurity, poverty levels that are quite very high, it begs each and everyone to say that Africa's challenges are as visible to each and everyone. But more importantly, it's also a continent where we have the policies. Someone has even jokingly said that Africa is a cemetery for policy, and that is true. Whether it is excellent policies in energy, excellent policies on food security, excellent transport policy, infrastructure policies. With all these that we have, we need then to ask the question, if we know the challenges, and we have the policies to address these challenges, why do we still have 257 million citizens going to bed hungry? Why do we still have high levels of youth unemployment? Why do we still have poverty levels increasing? Then there is something fundamentally and structurally wrong. And the reason for that is, in this continent today, and I will speak facts as they are, we are accustomed to passing the buck of responsibility. Yes, citizens pass responsibility for development to government. Yes, government pass the buck of responsibility, the buck of responsibility to development partner, yes. And as a result, the challenges remain unsolved. So when you look at all these, with responsibility being passed, either citizen to government, government to development partners, it is quite very, very important then to ask the question, what role can each and every one of us play? We're talking a continent of over 1.2 billion citizens. And if you and me were to play a role using what we have, which is us, because each and everyone is gifted with a skill and a talent. And so we were to turn each of our skill and talent to contribute to development, not only contributing to development to solve problems that are affecting only us, but to solve problems that are affecting our community, then we will be adding value to that. So the essence of innovative volunteerism is actually born out of what you and me can do in our own individual capacity, regardless of which profession or academic background in which we are in, but bring our talents and skills, because each and everyone is gifted, to be able to tap into what exists. And what exists is the policies do exist, but then start to do what we can do in our own individual way to be able to just add and move the needle a little bit forward, but do so by tapping into a forgotten aspect in human beings called passion and inspiration. Inspiring people, especially young people, so that they can leverage their skills to be able to move the needle forward, but do so in a structured and coordinated way. And so that's the essence of innovative volunteerism. And the concept is all about that inspiration, because as I mentioned earlier, we do not lack policies in the continent. And already these policies, regulations can help young people to establish their enterprises, but leverage on what they have. Because waiting for others to come and do what they think can be done has not worked for 60 years. And that will not still work in the next 60 years.
Okay, that's actually really interesting.